So I would like to take you through to a solution which puts livelihood at the heart of it. Livelihood-based transformation solution, or LBT, as we call it. So all our foundational solutions have a livelihood component to it. LBT targets three main outcomes. The first one, it's based on targeting a scale that we can show a 1 crore incremental income benefit for 50 small marginal farmers. The second one is to engage across the community, which includes GP leadership, farmers, women via self-help groups. And the last one is to set up a governance committee that is committed to sustain the transformed state. So I would like to talk about LBT in context of RWB and how we will be able to achieve it. It's through what we call as landmark water bodies. So what is a landmark water body? In a landmark water body, we cross a scale of 5 modules and we're able to achieve 5 main outcomes. The first one, farm and water related livelihood, we're able to show an economic value increase of 1.25 crores. This is based on the farm economics that have been already kind of covered in RWB, but also the livestock economic benefits that happens because of access to water and better fodder. The water impact of 75 million liters, this includes both the supply side, water body capacity, and the demand side of water savings due to application of silt. The community engagement, a strong high level of GP engagement, small marginal farmers benefiting 50 or more, and women engaged across RWB, other livelihood opportunities, and they have a strong voice in our water committees. So a water committee that is set up to basically resolve and commit to themselves that they will sustain this transformed state. Other scale outcomes include a high reduction of fertilizer usage, wash-related impacts that can be shown by measuring surrounding wells, and a high increase in bird life in the water bodies we work in. So this is one of the examples where we have conducted a workshop. This is a community in Chikbalapur, and these are the outcomes that they confirmed. They confirmed an increase in income estimated of more than 1.25 crores, because they benefited from, I think it's been covered, the farm yield, their overall farm productivity increased. Plus, they also increased their livestock because they had access to water, and because of the silt application, they could grow better fodder. The water impact also estimated was about 75 million liters. That was confirmed. 50 small marginal farmers benefited. And we also saw a large engagement of women, as all farmers included women farmers, and all of them were SAG members. They also committed to form a water committee where 50% would be women representation, and SAG showed a really immense kind of interest in livelihood opportunities, especially around dairy. So also a high reduction in fertilizers was confirmed, with that community actually reporting every farmer who took silt reduced their fertilizer by 40 to 50%, and bird life was also kind of confirmed in that community. The community set up a tank committee, and they have resolved that they will maintain this LWB scale. So just to kind of take you through the relevance to our circles, we believe we can get engaged in 10 of these circles. We have already started in 5. 5 we are planning. We are also planning to develop it for other farm-related solutions like sugarcane and cotton, so that we can make this LBT solution available across all our circles. So now, just to give you again a sense of what LBT is all about, I would like to call upon Mr. Satish again to just...
Thank you, Rijuta. I think it's quite impressive to see 1.25 crores of income enhancement, what is happening at the rural level. I think when you talk about the income enhancement for the rural, it's a sustainable income for them to ensure that their daily needs have been taken care of. This also gives an additional input now where their children's educations are taken care of, their health is taken care of, to ensure that there's a economic resilience which has been created at the rural level. The second thing what is quite impressive is about maintenance of those water bodies. When you see such large impacts happens, there's a motivation for the community to ensure that they maintain and also expand these water bodies. I think these two initiatives of these landmark water bodies that's unique. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I would like to ask Jishnu again.
Surprise.
So one of the things about LBT is not only livelihoods, it's also the wash-related outcomes. So from your perspective, can you kind of give us the importance of WASH in terms of community development?
And just before I go on to that, one journey piece on how did we come to landmark water bodies with Joe and team as well, and what are the kind of questions that you should also consider, I would imagine, when you're deciding this. Does RWB look the same everywhere? No, it does not. And what I mean by that is, starting from the problem statement of the silt, it might have different value depending on the area, region. So that is one part of it. The acceptance on the farmer side is the second part of it. The third is, wherever you're taking that silt out, are you kind of contributing in a way in terms of sort of like this discriminatory, for lack of a better word, right, sort of an approach where certain small groups of people or farmers are benefiting more than the others. So from that conversation came that one way you can, there are various ways obviously that you want to audit and look at this, is if you just start picking up much larger water bodies, by design these are much more bigger community structures which will have a larger base of impact from a community standpoint and farmer standpoint as well. So the landmark water body solution then came about as a natural sort of a way to benefit from that, right? And that's where I think we are trying to now see, we are experimenting a lot this year across 3 different states with this approach, because then once water is solved for, as we know, water is the first thing to solve for, and then there's health, education, women's livelihood, etc. Everything gets positively impacted. So we're going to measure those benefits. So those are the challenges we had for the IIT-IIT team as well, and that's where we are trying to measure biodiversity impact as well, let's say over a 3-year period, right? On the WASH front, we also have worked in the past with organizations like WaterAid in Haryana. We had this program called Jal Sakhi. Some of you might also be doing something similar in certain areas. And now we are trying to see if solutions like that, if we as a corporate can bring a solution from elsewhere, can that be codified with their approach of, being able, and then be put into the circle mapping again. All of it, you see, is basically going back to the benefit of essentially bringing it under one ecosystem. So those are the two points that I like to add.
Yeah, thanks Jishnu. It just brings this whole solution to life and why we're doing it. So thank you. So lastly, I would like to call upon Mr. Krishna Gowda, President of Janaraksha, and again, one of our implementing partners in Mandya and Mysore. So Mr. Krishna Gowda? Yeah. Can someone give him a mic?
Yeah.
You got a mic? Okay, yeah. Great. So key goal to... Sure. Mr. Krishna Gowda, you want to come up?
Hello.
Come. Yeah, come. So key goal to LBT is to create this value of 1 crore for small marginal farmers. So could you share your experience?
Good morning, everyone. Actually, I want to share with you in Hanikere water body story. So we completed 10 models, added in 100 million liters water capacity. So 200 farmers participated, 100 women farmers, and 90% of for small and marginal farmers will be create them. So we got a strong support from GP leaders and SSG leaders. So high livelihood economical value increased approximately 2.5 crore. This due to the income increase 40% based on the yield increase in 40%, and then plus water savings in 30%, less fertility in the farmers use of the chemical fertility less than 40%. We will, and then wells were also recharged from 500 feet to 100 feet today. To water is available for the domestic use, better irrigation techniques. Level stock increasing in the farmers 15 to 20%. So we have farmed water committee in 20 farmers, 10 women farmers and 10 male farmers. So committed work towards the sustaining the water body, and then they have done bunding and cleaning up the water body. Thanking you. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi. Okay. So you can hear me. Okay. So now we're just opening the floor to a few practitioners who like to share their perspective on a little bit of a broader discussion. I would first like to call Mr. Srinivasulu to basically, as he's one of our implementing partners in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, to share his experience as he is actually currently working in 4 collective action circles. So I would like to get your perspective on what is the value you see in the circle synergy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So this is Srinivas representing Seeds Organization. So we are working in 2 states, in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. In 2 districts, like Chikbalapur and Tumkur in Karnataka and Satyasai in Andhra Pradesh, we are working. So since 4 years, we are working with the IT for IITians. So far, we have completed 100 plus water bodies rejuvenation work, and then we completed 284 modules. So, yeah, I want to, currently we have an overlap with 4 community action circles, and we are very interested in exploring the potential benefits of the synergy. I have 4 key points in mind that highlight that value we see in this. One is, we have experience via using this platform to enable collective action. We did this for multiple donors in 2 circles already. We have seen by following this approach, we were able to scale up in those circles. Due to collective action in those areas, we have been able to mature our engagement in those GPs faster. So the second one is, the platform enables multiple NGOs also to work in the same circle. I can give you an example where Mother and us worked in the same circle in Tumkur, Northeast, for multiple clients, and we have been able to achieve close to 100 modules. 1 billion liters of water capacity in the collective action circle in the last 2 years. The third one is, we are looking to integrate livelihood-based transformation. In 12 RWB, we have completed 85 modules and achieved landmark status, thereby creating an estimated above 1 crore of economic value for each of the small and marginal farmer communities. And the fourth one is, we have truly seen the value of collective action circles across partners and donors for communities. We are really excited about being able to bring other relevant solutions in our circles. So thanks for the opportunity. Thank you, everyone.